that shit on. Hey, what's up, guys? Okay. Fuck. God damn it. This is such a challenge. Okay, that should be fine. Oh, where was I? Am I okay? No, most certainly I'm not okay. I wanted to move the pop filter closer to the microphone, and it's a fucking challenge. Anyway, let's go play some games. Yeah. Man, I have no fucking clue what the fuck is up with D2R, but like, it just crashes my Streamlabs for no fucking reason whatsoever. Is the stream back up? Is it working, guys? Can anyone please confirm it? Dear God, this is so fucking stupid. Please confirm that the stream is working, because I frankly have no fucking clue. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it like this. Belt. 4, 5. Oh. 4, 5, 6. Why? Yeah, it's still working. Okay. Lupamir, is the stream for YouTube working as well? Right, so works for now. Alright, great. Anyway, so we're gonna play Summoner. We only had to break one of his arms in order to him to stream. Well, yes and no. Alright, so we need Amplify damage and we need Corpse Explosion. We're gonna use free skills and like everything else just doesn't fucking matter. Right, that's how we're gonna do things. Yeah, I think so. Players 1, players 1. I think I already did Den of Evil. Yeah, okay. Can I pick up the extra skill?
The order welcomes you.
Oh yeah, I did. Alright, cool. Let's go kill some shit. Let's go summon some army then, I guess. Oh my god, this is gonna be tough. Wait, I need to bind this. Alright. So, we'll play Skeleton. I can hear some deaths here. Okay, this is gonna take a while probably, but we're gonna get our army back up and then it's gonna be easy peasy. If I could play Assassin with one hand only, I should be able to do the same thing with this as well. I can have a total of 8 skeletons. Why don't you just use scroll wheel to switch? That's what I'm doing. That's literally what I'm doing. I have 3 buttons kind of bind it. So amplify damage, corpse explosion, and summon clay golem. And then the rest will be just scroll wheeling. Okay, now I need a few mages. I have a total of 3. Alright, we good. Then I can also get a few revives up, because why the fuck not? Like, you guys probably can't see the struggle that I'm going through playing like this, but trust me, this isn't fucking easy. Die, somebody. Let me summon stuff. And then summon this fucker and get more mages, because mages just fucking die all the fucking time. But okay, you doing Bloodbraven? Should I? I mean, I can. It doesn't really matter. It wasn't a weak tax over here. Wait, my mercenary should have insights. Okay, now I have the mana recovery. Alright, cool. That's it. It's enough dicking around. Let's go make some progress. In trash and Nepo. What do you mean? Let's spice it up. I'm not following you, Google here. This Bishibosh. Yeah, that's a Bishibosh. Okay, let's do some Pulse Explosion. Explosion stuff. Explosion. Fucking explode everything and then think afterwards, I think. Yeah, Bishibosh. Hey, Bishibosh is like my favorite boss, actually. Wait. I just realized the button that I'm missing. To show all the loot that's on the ground. Show items. This. Fly. Alright, now I can actually find all the loot that I'm looking for. Like, where's the Bishibosh? Did I kill Bishibosh already? Guess he's dead. I don't fucking know. Farm Mephisto like yesterday with an assassin. I farmed Mephisto for like 2 hours straight, if not... No, probably like 4 hours straight earlier today. I'm frankly kind of tired of it. Because like there's not much stuff I can do, so I just decided to like, yeah, let's go. Farm some Mephisto at least. I got some nice items, nothing crazy. I think the best item that I got so far today was Ariad's face, I think. So that was really nice. And then I got like Dwarf Star. Dwarf Star is obviously really good. I got, what else did I get? Dwarf Star. A shitty Nagel ring. A few items for like my low-level characters, like a few pieces of Saigon set. There's like nothing, you know, like really fucking good, but a few like decent-ish items that I will definitely use later on. So that I guess is kind of nice. What else did I get? Yeah, mostly like early level stuff, really. So the sound might be a bit too high, let me just lower that a bit. There we go. Okay. I was really like, for my assassin, I'm still kind of really not feeling like going into hell yet. I would like to get some stuff, like one good item really, something like, you know, Shaco, Viper Magi, maybe Raven Cross, for example, would be really fucking good. Just a little bit of oomph is what I'm missing right now, but unfortunately I couldn't get any of those items. Is that Immortal King? Well, listen, if selling that Immortal King's helmet makes me drop Ariad's face every single time, then like I'm gonna keep on selling that, fuck it. I also want the waypoint, right? Yeah, I do want the waypoint. But yeah, like for all that farming that I did, not much stuff really dropped. It's a bit unfortunate. Stats here. I'm closing in on maxing out my skeletons actually, which is not great because I'd like to have more summons available than just 10 skeletons. And I have 9 right now. I'd love to run around with like 20 of those. That'd be dope. Plus Shaco Vapor. If I sold one of those, like, yeah, then I'd be pretty pissed. But nah, it was only Immortal King's helmet, like, it's really sweet looking at all that, but it's not even that good. But I can't summon more. Okay, whatever. So, you know, at the end of the day, selling that item was like not a big deal, really. Yeah, Ariad's face is definitely a big item. It's not as crazy as you might think. Like, Ariad's face, I think, is more of a PvP weapon rather than PvE. Because for PvE, it's like G-face all the fucking way. Like, you want that G-face. But still, like, it's you know, a lot of stats, a lot of resistances. +2 sockets for... I'm not even sure what I will put in those sockets. Like, I could just go resistances, but I probably won't be missing any. Like, I'll see. It might be resistances, it might be something else entirely. Do you know what baba means in Bulgarian? I have no idea. In my language, it means like grandma. Same? Yeah. That was about right. But this is a dead end as well. Let's go here then. I'm also slightly under-leveled on this character. He's only level 31 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 31, a nightmare. So I don't really... like, I can take it slow and chill. I don't need to take anything fast here. I'm in no hurry whatsoever. Plus, there's also the fact that I can't really click on potions while in combat, so... Carbot animations is funnier. Carbot animations is funnier than Evo? What do you mean? What is Carbot animations? And how does that... what does that have in common with me? I get it. The one thing that I haven't been able to get no matter what is getting a Storm Shield. 4-socketed shield or a spirit. Then again, I'm not sure. No, it is possible to drop it. Yeah, I could have dropped it in my Veil runs. Like a spirit shield would be such a huge boost to me. They make YouTube animated short clips. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I haven't made YouTube videos in a long while, so should be plenty of channels that are way better than mine. Defender, whatever. Alright, let's get some... I got some bosses. Nice. I managed to max out my resistances pretty much on this Necromancer, so that's really nice. Like, I have 62, 64, 53. At only level 31. That's kind of good. So I'm feeling pretty safe on this character, all in all. Oh, that's another boss pack. Alright, let's take care of it. I die? Alright, cool. Let's go get into the Darkwood then. So, how are you guys doing tonight? Anything good happened to you? Because I'm just like chilling at home 24/7. Dying out of boredom, like I don't have much to say. It's unfortunate, but like, not much I can do about it really. And there's some packs here. Play D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. That's kind of cool. We've been thinking about, like, in our friends' circles, I guess. We've been considering playing some D&D. But we don't really have anyone experienced in it. So we would need to, like, start everything from scratch, buy everything from scratch. Did you fuck your hands? Yeah, like my hand is, like, over here. So I can't use it. So I'm kind of stuck playing Diablo 2. Like there's two classes I can play in Diablo 2. I can play Summoner Druid, and I can play Crapson, and that's all I can do. Can't do anything else. Cult of reality style. I mean, listen, just because I'm not going outside and I'm not, you know, doing anything interesting in my life, it still doesn't mean that the question counter reality style is an interesting question. So like, let's not talk about it, shall we? Yeah. Explosion! Doing fine on necro. Man, necro is not hard to do fine on, to be fair. Let's get some summons going. Alright, how that happened? I was drunk. And a friend of mine decided to lift me up. Now the lifting up part did not go well, and we ended up falling down. I fell down and I dislocated my shoulder. I had a surgery a few days ago. So here we are. Right, let's clickety click. There we go. Did you fix yours? No, I didn't fix it. Like, it was already fixed. What do you mean? My inventory management is fucking perfect, dude. There's like no fixing needed anywhere. You get better. Cheers, man. So do I. So do I. God damn, like playing with one hand. I just played a bit of World of Warcraft just a bit earlier. I needed to carry my wife through Dead Mines, and I was playing on my 60 warrior with one hand only. It was not an enjoyable experience. It was very much not an enjoyable experience. I'd much rather play Diablo 2, to be honest, on one hand. Good here, we good. And everyone is fucking amplified damage on my entire screen. Probably want to refresh my shield for safety.
Leave here immediately.
I don't think I wish you to get better. I mean, it's not like a lot of shit happens in my streams, it's not like you're missing out, you know? Alright, I think this will be it. Let's go back, and let's go Darkwood and stuff. I'll tell you what, I would stream as much with 2 arms. Well, actually no. If I had 2 arms right now, honestly I don't know what I would be doing right now. Fuck knows. Anyhow, what I do know is that I do want to get this character to a higher level. I really want to play some Barbarian, to be honest. Like, I got some really nice early weapons while farming Mephisto and Dariel. Like, just a bunch of like rare items, a few low-level uniques. And I would love to play some Frenzy Barb right now. But unfortunately melee classes are out of question, like I can't play them. It would be just too suicidal. Oh, and Diablo killed Deckard Cain is mind-boggling to me. Did he ever encounter Deckard Cain though? That is, I suppose, my question. So not Cain, the only guy who could actually engage with Diablo with knowledge. I think Deckard Cain is that impactful. Nice, more stats. Better skeleton. I, like, frankly have no fucking clue what's going on my screen. I'm just doing shit. Just in Tristram. When was Diablo in Tristram, though? So my Snowtones are not doing any damage. Some fucking wet noodle fest over here. I actually don't remember the story of like the path that Diablo took. Who? It definitely wasn't Diablo who caged Deckard Cain. It definitely wasn't him. Like Diablo wouldn't wouldn't bother with such minor shit really. But then again, who caged Deckard Cain then? I don't fucking know actually. No, I'm clueless. That's mage is going. Also, skeleton mages suck dick. God damn, they're weak as hell. Where am I going? Should be going here, I think. Ooh, champion, nice. At some point I'll probably need to switch to Decrepify from Amplify damage. Right now I've only been using it for like boss fights. Explode! Nice. Explosion! Nice. Shit's exploding well. Cool. That's some nice density over here. Even the meditation aura is barely like keeping up my mana up.
I need mana.
Alright. That's a nice gang running over here. I've legit never played Summoner Necro, by the way. This is my first time playing Summoner Necro. I don't think there's like much to know about playing Summoner Necro, but in case you see me doing dumb shit, just keep that in mind, I guess. For the most part, it seems like super simple. Oh, like, not like I expected anything else. And just explode everything. Maybe like I should put in a few more points into Corpse Explosion for the larger radius. Spaghetti your shoulder once too hurts like hell while being a jump from your ramp. Lucky enough that it could be popped back in early. Yeah, so like when I dislocated my shoulder, it popped back in like within an hour. And then like a few weeks after the incident occurred, they had me tested with magnetic resonance or something. I'm not sure like what's the exact translation in English. And they saw that it basically fixed itself in a really shitty spot, so therefore I needed a surgery. So I should be all fixed up right now. I'm on a lot of medication, so most of the time it doesn't feel too bad. It's still fucking annoying though. Still pretty fucking annoying. What can't you do? What can you do? MRI. Sounds about right. Yeah, I think that's the... something. There's the Slav hard bus. I don't know, somewhere in the background, I guess. It's hard to party with one hand only. Like, playing with one hand is enough of a challenge. I don't need, like, drinking stuff. Also, again, I'm kind of sitting on medication, so I'm not sure if I should be drinking alcohol. No fucking clue. I don't really even want to drink alcohol, to be honest. Man, keeping up all those skeletons is annoying. Keeping up the revives is even worse, actually. Like, holy shit. Now, probably if I could use all of my keybinds, this would go a lot faster, but what I need to like turn my wheel to find the correct binding every single time I lose like a skeleton, it's a bit annoying.
This place has the stench.
I mean, one hand is just enough to yeah, but you also gotta control your mouse at the same time. You also need, like you use one hand to pour vodka in, and then the second one is to drink stuff. And get your shit straight. Now, let's fuck it. Listen, you know what, let's do it this way. I'm gonna unbind my potions because I really don't need any potions, but I do want to be able to summon shit comfortably. So this is gonna be 4, 5, 6. Whoops. 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is much better. Alright, now I have full keybinds, let's go. Tie shoelaces with one hand is pretty... yeah, I like, holy shit. I'm not looking forward to that. Thank God I have like boots which don't have shoelaces. So I'm hoping, you know, my life to become a bit easier because of that. I only need to like zip it from the side. I don't intend to stay at home like the whole time, like, got a Japanese lessons to attend. Got a lot of shit to do. This is the entrance? Nice, let's go. It's kind of interesting how summoning Clay Golem doesn't give me any vision. But fucking doesn't. Oh, explosion! Explosion, fuckers, Jesus Christ. A longsword, 4 sockets? Free. Edit. Hey Anestus, what's up, dude? How am I? I'm doing like shit. I hope you're better. What's up, dude? Yeah, there's... Oh man, I still don't have... Did I unbind this completely? Yeah, I did. Oh, I missed it. This should do the trick, I think. Ugh. One would think that controlling a mouse with 12 keybinds is a lot easier than it actually is. Well, let me tell you this, it's not. It's hard. Like 6 keybinds is like the limit of how much I can do. Think. Skeleton, nice, more stats, nice, more skeletons. I should be... Ooh, tower shield, nice, that's the Saigon set. You can never have too many of these fuckers. Alright, cool. Let's go find Hephaestus. Ooh, that's gonna be some nice explosioning. Bam, bam, bam. The sound of those explosions is pretty satisfying, not gonna lie.
I need mana.
Yeah. There we go. Probably don't need all of these spots, by the way. They're just kind of cluttering my inventory. Free socket, what about this? Only one, whatever, let's go. Good, just made your level 60 Frenzy Barbarian to hell, but I do have some issues even with Treasury with 1.6k health only? Pretty low. This is before battle orders, right? Or did you put all of your points into strength and, you know, for damage? I don't think you should do that. I mean, yeah, like damage is like the weak link that barbarians have. But even then, like, you don't put all of your points into damage no matter what. Unless you're playing softcore. If you're playing softcore, then do whatever the fuck you want, really, it doesn't matter. And yeah, like barbarian just overall. I really want to play one. I literally cannot play one. I would love to play it, but I just can't. Which is a huge bummer. Especially now that I got some new gear for him. I would really love to, but... it's just a lot of fun to play, really. You're like running around like crazy, hitting stuff, making yourself even faster with each hit. It's just good fun, really. Right, this guy dead. Okay, cool. Let's go get into the jail level. Now, I'm not sure about you guys, but I would say that jail levels are actually the least interesting area for me at all. Despite it being, you know, thematically it being a pretty good zone. Like, jail level just makes a lot of sense in Diablo 2. Still don't like it. But it makes a lot of sense. Like, you gotta give it that. You gotta give credit where credit is due. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, this seems like a dead end. Healing, let's go.
I need a key.
I've put 200 points in life. Just to use the trap helmet that we all love but have no idea. G-Legs. G-Hughes or something, I don't fucking remember. Like, to this day I get comments about how to pronounce that helmet's name, by the way. Like, there was one video of mine where I really butchered it. And to this day I still receive comments about it. I mean, I love it, but it's kind of funny. Oh, 1.6k with battle orders. Maybe put some points... Wait, if you're level 60, so you have double swing and frenzy already maxed out, this is where you start putting points into battle orders, I think. Yeah, I think at this point you want to put points into battle orders. The battle order should pretty much double your health. If your, you know, your starting health is like 1.1, you should be running around with like 2.2. Because where else do you put your points? Like, yeah, you can put a few points into natural resistances. I'm not sure about the defense. But yeah, after that it's battle orders. Battle orders and then the defensive, I think, shouts. Because like concentration is a 1-point wonder, you don't really need more points than just one. And apart from that, there's like literally nowhere to put the points even into. Bam. Alright, cool. But that video is that barbarian helmet. Yeah, okay. Not gonna argue with that logic. Alright, explosion. I'm not looking forward to Maggot Lair on this subclass. Like, I'm just not looking forward to it. I want the open spaces, like, holy moly. Yeah, alright, this is interesting. Next level, thank God. I guess my damage will increase significantly once I get to Act 2 and get the Might Mercenary. Is there like any reason to go not mites? No, there's absolutely none. No. It has to be might. Might or all the fucking way. No questions asked. Yeah, like defensive, defense is not what you're missing. As in necro, for sure.
I need a key.
Oh, thank God, last level. Okay, jail level. I'm about to be done with this torture. At least in catacombs you could drop something good. Necro should have fly minions, and every time you summon your Necro should say fly. I mean, that'd be a good one, wouldn't it? 4x combo. Why is Streamlabs saying 4x combo? The fuck? It's weird. Whatever. Explosion! Okay, I'm mashing my new mouse. Anything good here? Yeah, another pack. Ooh. Fine, okay, cool. Got a potion here. Explosion. Non-Elysium. Let's fuck them. I should probably not be skipping too many monsters because, you know, I can't even click my health potions. But 100% clearing every single area doesn't sound too appealing either, to be fair. Is this a dead end? Yeah, it is. Okay. Right, I can raise 10 skeletons now. Nice. My army is getting fairly significant, I guess. So I gotta go here, then to the right side of the map, I guess. I'll refresh my shield. Not here either. Yeah, looks like here. Whoa! Some weird line of sliding issues. The thing I'm having trouble understanding, I think, is like when you have too many skeletons running around you, you know, it's like a full circus around you. How do you know, like, whether that's friendly or you know, enemy skeletons? Like, when do you feel safe and when you don't feel safe? Especially in like areas like this, where half of your army is potentially stuck a few rooms ago. How do you figure that out? This is another dead end. Get some revivals going and get the fuck out of here. Okay, this is like, yeah, alright. Cool, finally done with this zone. Alright, let's go kill Indariel. The Crepify plus Clay Golem should make short work of any boss. I'm actually curious if like Diablo will be a complicated boss for me to handle, or will I just be able to ruffle stomp him completely? But why can't I? Okay. Weird. I guess you can't revive bosses. Makes sense, actually.
Demonic presence here.
It's gonna take a while for them to kill anything. And they don't try to murder you, I guess. Yeah, like, I guess you have points. And getting that first kill is sometimes complicated. Ball shield now, don't want this. Alright, I don't think I'm ever gonna farm Andariel on my Necromancer, so it probably doesn't really matter whether I pick up a waypoint or not. I can just go on and go straight to Andariel. Amrit, nice. Dead end, this is not it. Sometimes when the skeletons, you know, they teleport in front of me, that scares me for a second. Like, that shouldn't really be happening, I guess. You don't know attack speed isn't capped anymore. Well, that goes both ways in case you're wondering, so avoid enemies like Death Lords. Capped as in like the frames no longer work, or just simply it's uncapped, like you can get like the maximum possible is like whatever. I think I read something about the increased attack speed frames working differently. Not sure though, it might have been about uncapped. I've been only tracking the changes in D2R somewhat randomly. Like when I would come across it randomly rather than, you know, myself looking them up. Are way high. I guess it's like purely uncapped. Like the frames themselves, they're like the same thing that they used to be, right? There's no changes to the system fundamentally, I guess. That's good. I don't want any changes for it.
I can't carry anymore.
Give me a battle scythe, please, with 4 sockets. Need more insights. That's good.
I'll put that to good use.
Ralter Tal. Alright, let's go make a proper insight. Ralter Tal Sol. People gambling SOJ and Maris and Griffins. Oh yeah, RNG is going to RNG. Ralter Tal Sol. Ralter Tars. Ral. Oh, I don't have the runes here. I'll need to pick them up once I'm done with Andariel, I think. Yeah, I'll make myself a proper insight and exceptional base rather than normal base. Reach 2 frames. Frames sounds pretty fast. Not gonna lie. But I think with Fury Druid, like the problem is, if you miss a single hit, then you miss all of them. In a nutshell, no? Them shit with bows on, with like a machine gun. Oh yeah, strafe. Strafe is always fun, like the animation itself is just a lot of fun. Alright, can you like move in, guys? Alright, good boys. Shrine. Bam. Okay, where's the entrance to the next level though? I've been wondering this entire map. I do intend to play, by the way, Boazon. Like, I want to play my Boazon, my Amazon really, the same way that I played it when I previously made a playthrough, which is primarily maxing out strafe and primarily relying on bows. And then if it's not possible due to like safety or whatever, then going into javelins. Just kind of always found like the Diablo 2 is probably the only game where I enjoyed playing with a bow. Usually I can't stand the bow gameplay. It has to be like either melee or spellcasting for me. But Diablo 2, just somehow it's worked out well for me. For Sheena is... Let's see, spear. Can you make insights into a spear? Can anyone look it up? Can you make insights into a spear, or does it have to be a pole arm? I think it's only pole arms, but I don't remember exactly. SOJ. Did you just get an SOJ? Or are you talking about Andy? I ran Andy a lot today, and I didn't get a single item from her, I think. Probably did like 50 runs and I got like 0 unique rings. The only 2 unique rings that I got today, and they were okay. I got Dwarf Star and Nagel Ring, and I needed both of them. But both of them dropped off Mephisto. Full arm only. Okay, yeah, makes sense. I want the unique Kushina. It's like really fucking good. It's the slows enemies by 75%. It's fucking bonkers. Buffing your illusion. Alright, I appreciate it. I would like an SOJ for this, but honestly, SOJ is like, for single player, I would say it's very overrated. Like, there's Summoner Necro that wants SOJ, 100%. But I'm not sure what else. Oh, you can actually make it in staffs as well. Well, staves don't matter really, because you're not gonna use it. It's really only polearm. Staves are... staff is one, staves are, you know, numerous. If you're asking about the word itself. But again, like mercs can't wear staves, so you're never going to make insight into a stave. I remember back like years ago when I was still playing online, I made a bone necro with insight. That wood floor there. Where? Oh, this actually is a wood floor. No, but it's like laid on top. It's some sort of library, I don't fucking know. Well, that's another elite pack. Nice. X. Low. Yeah. Yeah. Bye. So yeah, when I was still playing online, I remember I made a bone necro, like Enigma and everything, and equipped insight on him. Because like the way we played PvP was you could not use mana pots and you could not use mercs. So you couldn't have, you know, insight on your merc. It was considered like the standard duel rules. So I tried to cheese it and I made insight into a staff and just equipped it on my necro. I could just run in circles, never running out of mana, spamming bone, not spears, bone, spirits. But it didn't work out as well as I expected. I was missing FCR, I was missing damage, I think. It was like kind of meh, it was pretty meh all over, all around. Avoid moisture library. I guess that's one explanation. I don't fucking know, dude. Alright. Let me, I think, rebind Decrepify. Yeah, let's use Decrepify over here. I don't need to clean up everything here, just need my army to come with me, I guess. But that said, my army is kind of stuck, so I think I just need to take a portal, dip in and out. Using spirit? I have spirit sword on this necro, yeah. I don't have the shield yet. It didn't really drop for me, and then again, I didn't farm too many places where it seemed impossible to drop in the first place. Slow motion, Dario. She's just not doing much now, is she? Just keep. Alright, finally. That's a lot of garbage, unfortunately.
Back to the hell that spawned you, Andario.
Right. Let's get into Act 2.
Morning.
That's damn right, dude. Damn right. All right, let's go make a proper insight now.
Now that where can I take you?
Ralter Tal Sol. Over here, runes. I'll make a proper insight. Sure, Tal Sol. Tal Sol. And I'll also get a proper mercenary. Wow, my merc is wearing a skull cap without anything, lol. Okay. Ral. Here. Ral. All. Level 16 meditation aura, by the way. Nice. It's gonna roll between. Wait, what? He doesn't have the dexterity? You kidding me?
I'll put that to good use.
Okay, let's. Can I give him like a helmet that gives like a bit of dexterity? But I think my barbarian was wearing an item, a helmet with some dexterity. I think that's the 6. No, not this one. Hey, CNS, thanks for stopping by, dude. Who's wearing my 6 dexterity Eyes and Hearts helmet? Show up. There you go, 6 dexterity. That should do the trick. So my merc should be doing some nice damage right now. Cool. Gifts do be weird though. Yeah. Right.
I'll put that to good use.
And voila.
To good use.
455, so I basically doubled my merc's damage just now. Cool, good. Now, let's go buy a proper mercenary. Wait, he's gonna have less stats than this guy. Oh man, like really? I'm pretty sure since he's going to be either lower level or there's something going to be wrong with him. Most likely I won't be able to equip my improved insight yet. A bit of a bummer, not gonna lie. That's a bit of a bummer.
I bet you need some help.
Higher, I want might. Level 33 might. And I would love to buy Emilio, but he's level 32.
I'll put that to good use.
Oh, yikes, he doesn't have any dexterity. Yikes. I mean, in that case...
I'll put that to good use.
Maybe there's like a chess piece that I could get with like some dexterity. 'Cause, I mean, this just sucks, really. Are there any chess pieces with dexterity? I doubt it. Could put in some emeralds. Or like 12 or something dexterity. I don't have any socketed helmets though. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I guess we're stuck with this for now.
I'll put that to good use.
269 instead of 450. Not ideal, but whatever. We gotta go with that, I guess. Let's go do sewers, I guess. For all the insights. Yeah. I mean, still, it's like double the damage, so, you know, you kind of want to double the damage. Could have gotten Emilio. I kind of agree. Yeah, let's go get Emilio. Like, they're just too good to pass up, to be honest. Something about Emilio.
Good day.
Hopefully I can still get him. Yeah, I can, okay. Hire Emilio. Go.
I am overburdened. I'll put
This...
that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
I think you gotta change acts for it to like reset what kind of mercs you can buy.
Good day.
And I also want to amplify damage. That's one more, that's two more. One more. Playing Summoner is a fucking, it's a good phrase, commitment. It's a commitment. It takes way too long to get all this army up. You don't wanna like mess it up and start all over again. Oh yes. Three. Alright, now we have a lot of might buffed. Let's go. Summoner Necro is your favorite class and amplitude, pretty much. Now again, I'm far from an expert on this class, so like there's... Ooh, that's Silence Spells. Yes, 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 that's really good actually. I was missing this item still. Oh, that's really fucking good actually. Cool, cool, very good, very good. Re-watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Or think I'm watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, I don't fucking know what you're watching, dude. You probably know better what you're watching. Gotta take it slow and hardcore anyway, you keep saying that. Yeah. But you gotta take it slow though, like you really do. I mean, if you're like Mr. Llama or something and you're that good at speedrunning, then yeah, like you can just speedrun and it's going to be faster that way. But I don't know. I always lose a bit of interest whenever your character dies. Because I like, you know, I like building memories to my characters. So it's really nice when it lasts. Don't need to say goodbye to them. And no, we're not doing a speed run. First of all, I can't even speed run. Second of all, no. I like getting attached to my characters. I like playing them, you know. Hardcore is here to keep me like excited. Because the thing is that if you get a good item in softcore, it's like, yay, you know, good item, I'm gonna kill shit faster. In hardcore, it's like, shit, now I can actually pass on to the next stage. Leveling a hardcore character is an achievement? Yeah, that's kind of how I view it, yeah. Like, right now, on my assassin, I feel a bit stuck, and therefore I need to, like, magic find. I'm not magic finding to magic find faster, but I'm magic finding to feel comfortable passing on to the next stage. And then I know there's like certain items which I will need to acquire, pretty much must acquire, in order to be able to pass certain stages. Like for example, Thunder Gods is pretty much a must-have if you want to go through Act 3 and 4. At least on certain classes, like on Sorceress I would say without Thunder Gods I would not probably bother with Act 4 because of the Burning Souls. Get the same feeling by just sucking at the game. Well, I don't suck at the game, that's the problem, so I can't get that feeling, you know? I don't know, it's like there's a lot of fun when you're attached to your character. Then you actually feel their progress much more intimately. Anyway. And you know, at the end of the day, to each his own. That's how I did. What about Wisp Projector? So Wisp Projector is extremely hard to come by. I think it's like Thunder Gods, I think even Nightmare Mephisto can drop Thunder Gods. While Wisp, I'm not even sure about Hell Andy. She might be able to drop it, but it's a very, very rare item. So realistically, you're gonna be able to find several Thunder Gods before you get to Wisp. Conflict in the chat. Yeah, I think that's like YouTube policy, where it's saying that, hey, if you're not a mod, you can't link stuff. Can Streamlabs see that engagement is basically at 100%? Oh, this is just a random timer, by the way. I had to change, like, something went off. Something, I don't know, something fucked up with Streamlabs. Ever since I started playing D2R, basically. And it somehow wasn't recognizing the chat, so it pretty much was never posting any of the timer commands that I wanted it to post. So I changed a few things, and right now it's spamming, so like, sorry guys, but I'd rather have the spam than like no commands popping up at all. Plus, there's probably some viewers on Twitch as well who are never talking. Well, I don't know. What about Emilio Lubomir? What about him? He's a fine merc. Doing his job properly. Get more skeletons, fuck it. Let's see. I need to reverse the shield. There we go. These you're pretty hardcore dude. What's up, dude? My dude is sitting at like level 50, chilling in Nightmare. I could just go and finish Nightmare with my duty if I had my second hand available. But until then, I think my duty is on vacation. My duty is on vacation, my sorceress is certainly on vacation, my frenzy barb is on vacation. Honestly, every single character of mine that isn't a summoner necro or a trapsin is on vacation right now. Until my arm gets fixed. And my arm is not getting fixed for at least 5 weeks. That's how long I'll be stuck with whatever this thing is called in English. So until then, if I ever stream Diablo 2, it's either Summoner or Trapsin. And I would love to play some Frenzy Barb right now, like I would love to. I want to level up my Zealot Hammered in a bit. And I also want to play my Frenzy Barb, but I can't. So... I'm stuck here then. Kinda stuck here. Explosion! Probably play even more chill than this. Leave 4 corpse equip. Delete, yikes. Yikes. I'm gonna if there's like I probably need to look up if there's like an option on YouTube streams to change, like whenever somebody says leave, for the text to change to something like I did a doo-doo or something. I don't know. Something silly. That word, I want to ban that word in my streams. Can I summon anything? No, I can't. I have to admit, I did not expect much from Blizzard these days, but the animators are on point, carrying the company because it sure isn't the writer. D2R, like, I never had any hopes for D2R, and it exceeds. Well, I mean, it's kind of easy to exceed, I suppose, when you don't have any hopes, but had I had any hopes, I think they would have exceeded them anyway. I'm really happy with everything they did in D2R, really. I have absolutely no complaints whatsoever. I never wanted like any extra content or anything of that sort. So I just wanted a graphical rework, and they did that absolutely flawlessly. I think D4 will be bad. Fuck no, it's like D4 is looking like a very different game than Diablo 1, 2, 3. Because Diablo 1, 2, 3, fundamentally it's the same game. Like you have, you know, many differences of course and everything, but fundamentally it's the same game. Like the way you play the game, the reason you play the game, everything is kind of the same. And D4 though, like it's looking like a very different game. There's like MMO elements or something, open world, that kind of stuff. Like it's a very, very different game. So I'm not sure, like even with the best intentions, when you're making a completely different game, you can, you know, come up with a pretty shitty game. So if D4 ends up being a flop, I mean, I'm talking about, you know, being a flop in terms of just like the enjoyment and stuff, not necessarily the bugs and stuff. If it's bugged like crazy, then obviously it's a different question. But if it flops because people just don't like that type of game, I won't say that it's, you know, Blizzard's fault. Have I ever messed with sharpness setting on D2R? I don't think so. Does it have everything on very high? Sharpness. Where's the sharpness? I don't even see the sharpness setting. It's like you access it somehow differently. Blame Toby? Please don't blame me. There's enough of stuff where you can blame me, but not here. Bless those rock bottom expectations, bliss salvation. There's a lot of truth in that, yeah. At the top. Alright, let's try this again. Texture quality, filtering, display, resolution, sharpening. Sure, let's max it up.
I can't do that here.
It seems different. Huh. Like, my eyes are telling me that there's a difference, but I'm not sure what. And I think I prefer as it was at like 50-ish. I don't know. Hey, Stuka Pilot. Have you played Warcraft 3 ranked games? No, I have never played Warcraft 3. I'm guessing you're like one of the new guys for the Season of Mastery Guild. Welcome if that's the case. Where's Randy? Randy? I don't know. Fuck, I can't come up with a joke. Can anyone come up with a joke? Where is Randy right now? Fuck, I give up. Come on, somebody save me, please. Mine was at 0, so I switched to 30 and I like it much better. Yeah, so mine was, I probably left it at like the basic value. And it was at 50. I tried setting it up to hundreds and I didn't like it. Probably eating cheeseburgers. It's not good enough, try better. I disagree, D3 didn't have a skill tree or a stat screen, turbo PvP, and no Dark Souls like invasions, killing Bale Runners in Diablo 2. Bale Runners, you mean like as in Act 5, you're treating that as an invasion? I think the Act 5 invasion, by the way, in Diablo 2 has so much potential. Unfortunately, they didn't, like, use it to the fullest potential, I suppose. He's working, a man's gotta eat. He's on fucking welfare. Like, Randy hasn't done a single hour of work in his entire lifetime. Let's get that fact straight. First of all. I mean, yeah, like Diablo 3, at the end of the day, you know, it's a different game than Diablo 2, but fundamentally, you know, it's a isometric action RPG where you just go and like kill a lot of shit. The more stuff you kill, the more gear you acquire. If you want to, you have like your farming routes and whatnot. It's a very traditional action RPG. So in that sense, Diablo 2, Diablo 1, and Diablo 3, they're pretty much identical games, just, you know, with like updates and whatnot. But they are the very same. The core of the game is identical. Diablo 4, on the other hand, like it's planned, there's a lot of open world elements, which is a huge deviation from any traditional action RPG. So I think it's not going to... It can boil down to, you know, Blizzard fucking sucks these days. But it can also be that Blizzard's, like, they actually hired, you know, competent people for that game and they actually didn't rush it and you know, built it properly. However, they just couldn't come up with a game that would be, you know, as attractive or as popular as previous Diablo series. So I can see both of those possibilities. I mean, identical from a fundamental standpoint, yeah. So I'm using this term pretty loosely here. but the fundamentals of Diablo 2 and 3, they're exactly the same. Like it's a traditional action RPG. I hate a lot of things about Diablo 3, and I think they went in the direction where like Diablo 2 people didn't want it to go. But at the end of the day, it's Diablo 3. So your wife won't torment you till you heal. This is a huge drawback. Yeah, I'm actually having peace from my wife these days, so that's kind of nice. Fundamentally the same game, but it felt hollow. Yeah, like items in Diablo 3 seemed like nothing more than stat sticks, absolutely, and the end goal was always the same on every build, pumps up that damage. Yeah, let's not have, you know, rose-tinted glasses and say that Diablo 2 has a lot of not variation, what's a good word? Where a lot of classes are available, a lot of classes and a lot of builds. Build diversity. Let's not say that, you know, Diablo 2 has a lot of build diversity. What Diablo 2 has, what I really like about Diablo 2, and I think many people who only play one type of game, so the either PvP or the either, you know, farm health or for loot, they kind of forget that there's more to the game. What Diablo 2 has is that no class build combo is best at everything. That's what I really like. People will say, you know, Hammerden is like overpowered. It's not. Like, try playing single player self-found Hammerden. I can name you at least 3-4 class combo specs that are a lot easier to do than a Hammerden. They will say that Sorceress is the best. Again, try playing that self-found single player. I will again show you 3-4 classes that are the best. Necromancer is the easiest character in leveling hardcore. True, but Necromancer isn't the best farmer. Javazon, for example, can be the best cow farmer, and so on and so forth. So that's what I really like about Diablo 2, but if we're looking at specific things, then there's not that much diversity, you know? As a sorceress, if you're looking to Magic Find, it's pretty much all Blizzard. There's like no other alternatives. Like, yeah, Lightning is kind of good, but Blizzard pretty much in most cases will still outperform. Paladin is always, you know, hammered in for magic finding. Zealot is kind of a joke. It's like fun to play and whatnot, but not that many things to go for it, I guess. Maybe you're gonna find an ethereal D-web before you find an ethereal Skulders. Well, I'm not looking for either of those items, I guess. The biggest mistake, emo, in today's gaming industry is the pre-hype. They market it as the next big game that will change gaming itself. They build it. This is where I fundamentally actually would disagree. You gotta build a hype. Like, this is just a portion of the business. If you don't... Here's the thing. From a business standpoint, it probably makes more sense to overhype and underdeliver than to underhype and overdeliver. Because if you underhype, you might not get the resources to even deliver in the first place. That is a possibility, which you really don't want. What the changes you hold your weapon in your... What the change? Oh, that's the small change, okay. Yeah, that's kinda funny of a change, I guess. I beat Hell in single player with both a Fenzon and a Blade Sin. That's a diversity in how you play. Yeah, so you can... Maybe I have to take my statement back. As far as like diversity goes. I guess like each class, as far as... I guess each class has at least 2 ways of playing the game. Whether it's for PvP or farming or just playthrough reasons. Yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, I think I was wrong actually. There is definitely a good amount of diversity in Diablo 2. I mean, an excellent amount of diversity. Then again, like, it's probably important with what do you compare it, and right now I just don't have anything in my mind to compare it to. I'm not sure I'm being objective over here. But I might have been wrong on this. I partially take it back. Depends on what you want from the game. Yeah, absolutely. For me, like, whenever I'm thinking about anything in Diablo 2, it's like, I only want one thing, which is to be able to make a playthrough. I'm like full hardcore mentality, so like, if I can't comfortably play without being afraid of dying, then like that class combo, build, spec, whatever, just isn't viable to me. As big as Blizzard is, people will always eat whatever shit they put out. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, like, if you compare it to... their games are good. You know, there's flops and everything, just like any other company has. But they are solid games. I mean, D2R is a solid game. World of Warcraft, every single expansion is a solid game. Warcraft 3 Reforged, I guess, begs to differ, but like that was a flop on their end of colossal proportions, to be exact. It's a bit different story. Anyhow, that's how you have satisfied customers and alienate. Yeah, but first of all, you need to get those customers. Like, I'm mostly talking from my experience working at a startup, but listen, it doesn't matter how good of a product you create if nobody knows about it. If nobody knows about your product, nobody will buy it. And it doesn't matter how good the product is. And you can talk about, oh hey, like, if you make a really good game, then it's gonna sell for itself. No, that's just straight up bullshit. That's not how marketing, that's not how sales, that's not how revenue works. You gotta market stuff in order to sell stuff, and you gotta build hype. Hype sells. So you gotta do that. Now, there's a question of ethics in business. Also, holy shit! Now we're gonna take some really time off. This is gonna be really slow, actually.
I can't carry anything.
Oh my god. Alright, so I'm gonna say this in advance. I think the moment I'm done with Maggot Layer, I'm gonna stop the stream, because I don't think I'll have the patience to do anything else after I went through this Maggot Layer. Wow. Hey, like, some of you guys experienced me playing drunk, naked necro, so this is probably gonna be even worse. Anyway, well, why not market a finished good? Because it doesn't make business sense. It's not as simple as, you know, like, you're making an investment when creating a game, and you need to do a damn good job to make sure that your investment pays off. You can't be like, okay, so I'll invest right now and then it will pay off in, like, you know, several years. Nobody is going to invest in that business model. So there's obviously the investor relations coming into play. And it's not something that can just be brushed off to the side. Wait, can't I use like a better golem? Can I like throw some item on the ground and like make an item out of it? Satisfied customer. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's not too shabby now, is it? This is actually pretty fucking good. Anyhow. No, but like, jokes aside, you cannot only start selling the product once you finally finished making it. Like, nobody's going to invest into it that way. You want to show, like, in order to keep investors interested, you gotta show that there's a demand for the product. One way of doing that is... What? Is there like anything that I can fucking buy? I've never used an iron golem, by the way. No fucking clue how that even works. Anyway, I hope it does damage. I hope my iron golem does damage, I guess. Alright, holy shit, this is such a... Wow, I fucking hate Maggot Lair. Is there like a way to use map hack without map hack? Or just really, did that... I mean, it's not perfect, it's far from perfect, but you know, 1525, it's still pretty good charm. So, yeah, that just dropped. Oh, you know what you will put in... Maybe. 1525, like, it sounds good enough for area space, I think. Game companies aren't they like they used to be, dishonest and incapable of hyping their actual product? Is this a consequence? I don't think this has anything to do with the industry though. Like, it's a business-wide change, I would call it. It's probably, like, it's easy to say, it's easy to pinpoint and say this is a result of, you know, change in consumer mentality. No, it's like, in practice, it's a very complicated concept, and it's probably hard to pinpoint the exact reason why why business works these days the way it does. And I'm not going to pretend to know enough to pinpoint that exact one reason why pre-hyping is like so beneficial, why pre-hyping, overhyping products makes so much business sense opposed to other strategies. Wait, did I just ruin my iron golem? Oh, fuck. Well, Gullar, ja. Не, нас уж на всю душу пишет. А. Ты бы спервела на бедерупс. Ну, гал, ну, нужно. What I was thinking about. Okay. What's up? Oh my god, anyways. Don't you go to college for marketing, or am I crazy? Are you talking about me or just in general? Because, yeah, obviously there's marketing studies in universities, but no, I didn't go to one. Oh, the gaming market is flooded with dead games? Yeah, but that applies to any market, really. It's not specific to gaming markets. Like, across any industry, really, like, you'll see very much same things as with gaming. This is really not unique to us. Alex Greenwood makes a beefy iron golem? Probably. I'm like, fuck. My arm hurts, I wanna chill and talk. I'm really not gonna Like, it's too late in the day for me to try and figure out how the fuck Iron Golems work, so I'm just gonna roll with this slugfest and like just go with it, I guess. Anyway. So kind of summing things up while the business talks, like if that's the most optimal way of think of it from the gaming perspective. Like, just like players optimize the shit out of fun in order to do, you know, fun effectively and efficiently. You know, think about Magic Final in Diablo 2. Same goes for companies. Like, they gotta come up with the most efficient way of selling the most product. And there's a number of methods that work. Like, you can you know, cook up a shit ton of shitty games that will hype up fast. They won't last long, but you know, if you keep making those new games, they will sell, and you keep your revenue that way. Or you can make a masterpiece, you know, something like Diablo 2, and then that game will be amazing for years to come, and it will continue driving your revenue for years to come. With that said, think of it this way, like, would you rather put all of your eggs in a single basket, or would you rather put them in 10 baskets separately? Generally, when it comes to developing a product, a software, a game, whatever, it doesn't really matter, or a physical product, like, you want to make the bare minimum, test out the market. If there's a growing interest, only then you start adjusting and adding improvements and additional features. You don't start by creating everything and only then seeing if there's actually product market fit. There's very frequently, this is where many companies fall apart, is the product market fit. And this is why the meme, you know, you think you do but you don't, it has a lot of practicality to it. Like, you think you do but you don't. That developer was kind of right, but I think the main issue was the way he said it and the context in which he said it. In most cases, you think you do but you don't is absolutely correct. Like, it goes with so many things for developing, for creating content, really. Like, you want to look at feedback, but you don't want to take it at flat value and just do everything as the customers ask. Because the customers, you know, if we go back several hundreds of years ago, and, you know, back when there were no fucking cars and you asked the customers what they wanted, they would say, you know, a fucking faster cart dragged by a bunch of horses. So, you know, in that way, like, nobody would have ever invented a goddamn car. Because the customers would have said, you know, we just need a fucking faster car. Like, we don't need no fucking cars. So, there's a lot of sense in that, but there's also a question of shady business practices. It's a goddamn complicated topic. Not thinking straight? What do you mean I'm not thinking straight? The gaming market is now oversaturated, just like any other industry. Probably. Previously, I could also make the argument that previously, when the market wasn't as saturated, it didn't matter what kind of game you make, people will buy it because, you know, there's no alternatives. So you can just take your time, make a good game, and it will last you longer. Because in any case, pretty much, it makes more sense to build a good product because of longevity. Like, it will net you higher value. Like, high value added product will net you more value. But right now there's a lot of risk associated with creating new products because of the market oversaturation. So it goes both ways. Anyway, this is really intensive gameplay, by the way. That's a famous quote from Henry Ford. I think. Not sure whether it was like related to Mercedes-Benz or Ford or whatever. But yeah. My god, this is such intense gameplay. I'm not sure I can get past here, actually. Ah, fuck my head. Alright, my merc can reach them. Alright, my merc will actually kill them. Nice. Anyway, Blizzard deserves pretty much all the hate that it's getting. But... actually no buts, like, yeah, it just deserves pretty much all the hate that they're getting. But it's also not, you know, all doom and gloom kind of stuff, I guess. I didn't break my arm, I only dislocated my shoulder. So, I had a surgery a few days ago, and right now I have to keep this thing on my arm for like 5 weeks. Oh, wow, Maggot Lair, holy shit, this is so intense. I think this is where my entire patience, by the way, wears off. Like, I cannot take this any longer. So, we're gonna wrap up the stream in a second, as soon as I'm done here. And we're done here. Alright, nice. It's our fault for playing. I mean, like, their games aren't even that bad. The games are fine. And, like, it's not as easy to... Like, if you actually look at the community feedback for just about any game, you will find so varying opinions. Take D2 for example. Like there were many people like me who said graphical rework, nothing else. Or I was actually in the camp of where I don't even need D2R. Like don't even do anything. There were a lot of people who wanted like balance changes. I, for example, was completely against balance changes. I think it's way too delicate to like fucking bother with this. Like the game is already working properly. Don't fucking bother with balance changes. There were a lot of people who are probably pissed at Blizzard that, hey, you didn't do balance changes. Well, I am also a Blizzard customer, but I don't fucking want any balance changes. So like, how can you please both of these, you know, customer categories? Like, you can't. And once you don't please both of them, one of them is going to be complaining. Personal loot, there you go. Look at, I don't know, fucking World of Warcraft right now, Season of Mastery, like that they're bringing in some changes. You will see a lot of people complaining about the world buff removal. And again, like it's so, you know, it's either there or it's not. Like you either have this feature or you don't. One portion of the people want it, the other one don't. And then if the Blizzard changes, and you know, the one that is not happy, they're going to be, the moment they notice something is wrong with that feature, they're gonna start, you know, screaming and shouting, then hey, Blizzard fucks up again. Well, kind of, yeah. Paradox of customers, exactly. So, you know, it's not like it's so complicated, and it's easy to just shit on Blizzard. And again, Blizzard deserves, in my opinion, most of the hate that they're receiving. Absolutely. But at the same time, like, you gotta, I mean, chill out a bit. I'm not talking about anyone here in the chat specifically, like far from it. It's just mostly like the stuff that I see on Reddit. It's like, holy shit. You guys are a bit out of loop. What did they change in Season of Mastery, are you asking? If Season of Mastery, they changed a lot of things, actually. And I, for one, like, at first I was skeptical, but I'm still skeptical about a few changes, and I'm not a fan of them, but for the most part, I like it. Playing this better marketing strategy. This is where the theory of marketing widely... There's very mixed feelings towards there is no such thing as bad marketing. Many marketing professionals disagree with that statement profoundly. So do I personally, but I don't think it's easy to be right. You know, it's just like horoscopes. it's very easy to be right when your statement is so broad that it effectively doesn't mean anything. So that's where I would say the statement, there's no such thing as bad marketing, kind of falls into. It's very hard to be wrong with that statement. Like, how do you measure the impact of negative marketing? On a objective scale, or rather, how do you measure it objectively over a long enough period of time, over a large enough sample size? You probably don't. So you can just say this statement and, you know, you'll be as right as somebody who says the opposite. When your other armor is secured, you will be incredible pro anti-loot. Doubtfully. The credit I got banned for stating my preferred pronoun is there are only 2 genders. That's like another fucking topic. Like, I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna get into, like, I'm leaving that discussion for another day. If you can hear somebody singing, then yeah, that's my wife. She's singing in another room. You know the story of Sonic the movie, where they fucked up the Sonic graphics and they had to redo the main character? Like, I know of the story, but I haven't really bothered looking into much of it. Tell her. You know, she knows. I'll tell her later, oh my god. Did you remake your Sork? Is she back? Well, I'm making a new Sork, yeah. Like, I'm making all of my new characters back from scratch. Like, replaying with them again. I just felt like I wanna play from the start again, rather than continue playing with my, you know, over-geared, over-leveled characters. Was an example of bad marketing actually working? Rare in my opinion. You gotta take into... Here's the thing. If we take, you know, sure, let's go with the Sonic the movie example. Imagine the costs they occurred when they were dealing with the shitstorm and when they were remaking everything. If they switched all of those costs into marketing, maybe they would have received a better return on investment just by purely marketing. So stating that, you know, that was a good example of bad marketing at play, I wouldn't go that far. Also, thank you, was it Otius? Otius, what's up, dude? I think you're one of the guys from the Season of Mastery guild, no? And no, RSN, I'm not on Battle.net, this is single player. I don't know, I haven't played Battle.net in fucking ages. Probably not gonna start right now. I think my wife right now is singing All Those People Have Familiar Faces. What's that song? No Expression, No Tomorrow. They think they're kind of funny, they think they're kind of sad. I don't know that song. I mean, they intentionally leak the bad quality Sonic to people who would complain everywhere, thus marketing their product for free. Well, if that's actually the story of it, and again, I haven't looked into it, then maybe yeah, in that case I would agree with you. But this is a pretty bold statement. Yes, from the... Oh, alright, welcome, Otis. Also, cheers, Oak Beer, much appreciated, dude. I'm not sure what kind of leaves you're talking about, but you know, I'll take it.
Leaf live matter.
Love.
Why she tied the knot? Remember the buttons. Yeah, like she's been my wife for ages now. I mean, I've been married for... Oh... It was back when I was still making Diablo 2 YouTube videos. Leaf Runeward supporters. Leaf people sounds like a tribe in like Africa or something, like the Amazon jungle. So I'm not sure that's a good fit. Go Leafs, go. Fuck. Anyway, I had so much fun talking that I didn't want to stop the stream, but I think after Claw Viper Temple I gotta stop the stream. My arm starts hurting. Rather started hurting. I will need to take a break. Rest my arm and shit. I think I'm sitting on medication that is borderline drugs. Like, not, you know, medication kind of drugs, but like borderline actual fucking drugs. So nice, another spirit sword. So, I don't know, that was just a random fun fact actually. Toronto has a team. Ah, fucking no, I don't watch any sports. They give you Tylenol 4. I don't know. They give me some heavy hitting shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Like the pain just goes whoosh and it's gone basically. Just say it as most of the married people. I've been married too long. Oh yeah, okay. I mean, like, I usually say that. That's my usual response when my wife asks me how long we've been married. Because she might seem, you know, soft and nice on the outside, but the truth is, she can't even fucking remember our anniversary for shit. Like, even if her life depended on it, she probably wouldn't be able to remember it. I do, on the other hand, because I have fucking Google reminders set up. So I just see a notification when there's anniversary coming up. I also get to, you know, trash talk on my wife whenever she forgets something like that. A lot of fun, actually. That's a lot of minutes. Nice. I'm surprised I haven't died by how little attention I'm paying to the game, actually. Bring her here and ask. I don't have to ask, I already know. She's having a fucking concert over there in the other room right now. Dad Pixie wedding day 2 days before his birthday? Oh, that's actually fucking smart. That's actually fucking smart. We picked ours like a month after our first, when we started like being a couple or something. Kind of be easier with that. Oh shit, my arm is killing me. Yeah. So just to kind of help us remember and stuff. It wasn't. I guess it's kind of useful. Yeah, it's kind of useful. Just really. That, or just, again, like, just fucking use Google services and just set up some reminders. It's pretty simple, actually. You set up those reminders and you don't need to remember yourself anything. Yeah, we Gucci. Good? Alright, we done. Okay, boys, the chat, even though the chat is absolutely limited, and I would love to stream some more, but I can feel some pain coming into my arm, so I think this is where I'm gonna wrap up the stream. As always, lads, thank you so much for joining. It was a pleasure streaming for you. Let's continue the marketing and whatnot, you know, shitting on Blizzard discussions on Discord. But I'm out for the day. So yeah, see you guys maybe tomorrow. Toodles. Cheers, Red.